The hell's up with Buddy over there? Guess he must be smoking that wacky tobacco.
This week on isletunes, the island goes scary with songs leaning into that theme for Halloween. From Barachois, Golden Cinema, Piercing Damage, Carried In, and more. It's an episode of Fiendish Delights, so if you's ready, PEI, let's get her done!
How's she going, Prince Edward Island? I am your host, Adam Michael James, and you are listening to the October 31st, 2025 episode of the PEI Arts Award nominated isletunes. The date should make it pretty obvious that we're going to do some Halloween stuff over here, and since we're all stuck inside while an at least appropriate to the holiday squall does its squall thing outside, you might as well hear what the province's music scene has to offer in terms of jack-o'-lantern jams. Granted, with some songs, Halloween and its various scary subjects are only implied in song title or group name, but other tracks deal with it more directly. So settle in, pork out on your candy stash, which I am not looking at covetously, and do the Day of the Dead island style. But I'll tell you what's really scary. November 16th is almost here. That's the night isletunes will celebrate 100 episodes with a live show over at the Trailside, all in support of the Cooper Institute, which has been advocating for democracy since the year Ghostbusters came out, 1984. And the artists who are gonna perform for you will really get you going. Todd McLean, Maxine McLennan, Jorby, Julia Robichaud, J-Dis, Nicolas Romero, and Natalie Duguay. And if you're good, but especially if you're not, I'll world premiere my video for my own song, You Coulda Had All This. Grab your tickets now at trailside.ca, in person at Back Alley Music, or through the box office at 902-367-3311. Show up, stand up, and party up, y'all! Our first fiendish phantom of mellifluence is one you've heard for years, you just may not have realized it. He was one of the members of the award-winning group Este Mundo, whose founder Paul Bernard we lost in August. Vaya con Dios, Paul. This UPEI Department of Music grad was also the vocalist for the group Seventh Stone, and I can personally attest that you've seen him on stage as Judas in Island productions of Jesus Christ Superstar, since I was in those productions with him. I'm talking about Chris Smith, and it shouldn't be surprising that he leads a family whose pretty much every member performs as well. In 2022, Chris released the EP Falling Forward, and it's out there that he's working on a follow-up. In the meantime, you'll just have to settle for his cut that kicks off this Halloween homage. This is Chris Smith rocking out to Something Wicked on isletunes.
Outside my door creeps the floor, steals the air, you can't come in. Down the well, what's the tale? Where you've gone's not where I've been. Candlelight, shuffle right, dead end streets in a show style. You can see the real me of a crooked smile. can't come in. In the zone, what in the world do we know? Sold you out for a chance at the great unknown. I've been tired of running around on my own. It feels like I'm walking on somebody's grave. Home, where in the world did we go? I've been tired of running around on my own. It feels like I'm walking on somebody's grave. Stopped off to tell you, you look just like a famous singer. You're a dead ringer. Stopped off to tell you, you look just like a famous singer. You're a dead ringer. I've been tired of stumbling around on my own. Stopped off to tell you, you look just like a famous singer. You're a dead ringer. Stopped off to tell you, you look just like a famous singer. You're a dead ringer. Stopped off to tell you, you look just like a famous singer. You're a dead ringer.
Golden Cinema, now showing their track Dead Ringer on isletunes. That's off their 2021 album Reels 2016 to 2021, which itself is the merger of their self-titled EP from 2016 and their 2019 EP Peachy Keen, with a few new tracks added on, including this one. Half of Golden Cinema is made up of 2 Hours Traffic refugees Andy McDonald and Derek Ellis, and yes, their name, as well as, dare I say, much of their material, is indeed inspired by the golden age of cinema. Additional members are Chris Robinson and Dan Griffin, and what's notable here is that they have a tendency to record some parts of their material in Dartmouth, sending tracks along to be added onto in Toronto. Bet y'all didn't know that Madonna and Prince once recorded a song the very same way. Something else you might not have known is that metal actually has a subgenre referred to as black metal. The distinguishing features compared to metal proper are fast tempos, shrieking vocals, mega distorted guitars, and recording in lo-fi. Oh, corpse paint is also a thing on stage. PEI has its own such blackness in the form of Vaettir, which boasts Keegan Joseph and Daniel O'Dell Hoyt on the roster. Like the original example of black metal, which is linked to a 1982 album of the same name by the British group Venom, Vaettir very much leans into its themes of fantasy and death, so appropriate to Halloween, and in 2022 and 2023, they put out a series of singles springing from the genre that PEI doesn't see a whole lot of. If you can handle it, you're about to experience a twofer of terror, starting with the opening track of their 2-track EP. Both single and EP are simply called Vaettir. Also, not for nothing, Vaettir means supernatural beings or spirits in Norse mythology. A Norse is a Norse, of course. Shutting up now. Vaettir goes hard in this first
isletunes Rock Block.
chosen one, bringer of death. Welcome the serpent born. Blessed born on heathen throne, with this might and orcus blood, given child base and sin, reaching past a walker kin. Thunder cracks the child's scream, 10 years his battle cry. Blackbird's born with the acid rain, Titan split with mortal flame. Ancient ones rise at the sign of the serpent son, roaming the flesh. He is the chosen one, bringer of death. Welcome the serpent born.
Vaettir, elevating with Rise of the Serpentborn on isletunes. If you missed their gothy, spooky black and white video for this cut that they released last year, it's still on a fitting platform that never dies, YouTube. Coming up, francophone freakiness, damage of the piercing variety, and a few extra drops of poison. 'Tis October 31st after all. And hey, what do you know? This isn't the first October 31st that there's ever been. Chances are you've lived through a lot of them. So why don't we dig the past out of its grave for a moment and let it walk freely undead in this special Halloween edition of This Week in PEI History? October 31st, 1892. The Daily Examiner ran a sort of combination article/editorial advocating for the building of a first-class hotel in Charlottetown, with the writer using that adjective no less than 3 times. Actually, the initial mention said the erection of a first-class hotel, but why lean on such sophomoric humor when I just did? PEI seemed to be considered an attractive watering place in summer months, and the piece's viewpoint was that such an accommodation would bring in tourists, along with thousands and tens of thousands of dollars. Ooh. And after all, if money could be found for a mammoth wheat farm in Manitoba, surely cash could be drummed up for the hotel. Not the argument I would have used, but hey, it was 1892. Only thing still needed was a site and a plan, and, quote, "we shall devote larger space to this last consideration tomorrow," unquote. Gee, can hardly wait. October 31st, 1944. Squeezed onto the front page of that day's Charlottetown Guardian was the announcement that Canadian paratrooper wings had been pinned on Private E.J. Myers from Tignish and R.J. Mollison from Summerside, as both flyboys were part of the same graduating class out of Camp Shiloh in Manitoba.
Every time fascism rings, a paratrooper gets his wings.
October 31st, 1959. The results of an old-time fiddling championship in Charlottetown were printed in The Guardian, and at the top was Peter Chasen of Bear River, who had scored 255 points. He beat out Emmett Hughes of Dromore and Francis McKinnon of Pesquide, I'm gonna guess maybe I said that right, as well as William Fraser of Summerside. Incidentally, Mr. Hughes only scored a paltry 220 points. Now, don't come at me, Hughes descendants. How should I know how they came up with these scores? Though I do think it's funny that an article from 1959, which we would consider old-time, lists a fiddling style as old-time. It must have been really, really old-time.
Hi, I'm Jeannie.
And I'm Charles.
And you are listening to isletunes
from the basement.
Been a long dark ride through the wonders of time. You've come around to say you know me. Tell me how to see. Are you an angel of 10, lighting the dark lion's den? Let the shadows come reveal all we wash our hands of answered question. Another pat us back. Open your eyes and ask again. For every new discovery expands.
isletunes brings you Angie Arsenault and the title track from her 2011 album, Shadow Revelations. You'll recognize her if you see her because she wears her Mama Songbird costume every day. That's a nickname she's earned through the release of her 3 solo albums and her work as a vocal coach. She says she loves to laugh and that learning should be fun. Oh, how many of our grade school and high school teachers could have learned from that example. So if you want to up your vocal game, hit her up at angiearsenault.com. You might also recognize her as one of the 4 members of the Roots Project and as one of the 50 members of the Starlings Choir out of Summerside. Now, if you like your rock and roll pollinated with blues and extracted with electricity, that's from their actual blurb, not something I made up, then I've got a honey of a band for you. That part I did right. Sticky Honey has been making a name for itself on the island the past few years with their hard-hitting live shows, and Glory B, or is that Glory B, they released one of their original songs in 2023. The band is fronted by John Hashem, who was also the lead singer for Big Huge, and full disclosure, he's also responsible for the guitar in both the isletunes theme song and my anthem for the Charlottetown Islanders called Islanders to the Max, which is on Bandcamp, hint hint. Though I've known John for a while, I only just found out that he also goes by John Hearst Hashem. Just in time for Halloween. If you're digging around with these guys, you're gonna find Just Bones. It's Sticky Honey on isletunes.
Let's not get sticky.
Down by the river, something really smells. Must be a missing body, somebody sent to hell. So I wonder what's the story, why he's riding there. Way down by the river, people disappear. Yeah. Don't be afraid, yeah. There's something by the river, it's just bones. Don't be afraid, yeah. There's something by the river, it's just bones. Let's call this a gateway, call it what you want. There's always something fishy in this dirty little swamp. Must be a bloody reason for dumping bodies there. So bad there's a season for monsters and its fear. Yeah. Don't be afraid, yeah. There's something about
est malade, en grand danger d'en mourir. Il m'envoie écrit du vent, le meilleur qu'il y a dans Paris. Je vous aime tant, temps en temps, je vous aime tant, mon mari. Il m'envoie écrit du vent, le meilleur qu'il y a dans Paris. Quand j'arrive sur Saint-Montagne, j'ai attendu sonner pour lui. Je vous aime tant, temps en temps, je vous aime tant, mon mari.
The combination of Albert Arsenault, Chuck Arsenault, Louise Arsenault, and Hélène Bergeron, otherwise known as Barachois on iTunes. That was Mon mari est bien malade, or My husband is very sick. Of the group's 3 albums, this is one of their darker offerings. According to Google Translate anyway, if your French is as le mets as mine, the speaker in the song goes out to find a doctor for her very sick husband, but hubby dies while she's out. After which she laughs and digs him up so she can retrieve the cloth he had draped around him. Now, if that doesn't just say Halloween. During their run, Barachois earned 5 ECMA awards and a Juno nomination. And in case language intrigues you like it does me, Barachois is actually the word for a coastal lagoon partially or totally separated from the ocean by a sandbar. I won't have y'all saying iTunes isn't educational. Speaking of which, earlier we learned what black metal was all about. Now I want you guys to open up your textbooks and flip to the chapter about chain punk. Apparently this involves a fast, aggressive sound and politically charged lyrics, along with a raw, unpolished sound. There's also D-beat, said to be grinding, distorted, and brutally political. All that is what you get with Piercing Damage, which was initially formed by Andrew Cormier around 2017, 2018, but ended up taking a bit of a nap because of other members being busy in other bands, as you do. However, their stars lined up in 2024, which was when they resurrected their jam sessions and also put out an EP of demos. In August of this year, they released a separate EP of different jams, and you're going to hear a couple of tracks from that right here. Punk songs are notoriously short, so why not double up on them? There's also something about this genre that says Halloween to me, so let's go with that and cause you some piercing damage, starting off with their cut of the same name, which almost definitely entitles you to an
isletunes rock block.
isletunes F-bomb alert!
double dose of piercing damage, one for each ear. That was the song Piercing Damage, followed by Center of Attention on iTunes. The thing about punk is that once it's blasting, it dares you to let your attention go anywhere else. Still to come, Rap That Goes to the Dogs, Arsenic Without the Old Lace, and pushing up Dazey. Tomorrow's November already, and what's truly frightening is how we got to that stage of 2025 so fast. But it's a whole new month of island stage shows to explore and book, so let's get down to telling you the whens and wheres with gigs to dig across Prince Edward Island. Tomorrow, Saturday, November 1st, it's Aging Disgracefully having their listening party at the Guild. I'll be there, so don't be afraid to wave at me. Also happening tomorrow, November 1st, it's the Little Middle Fiddle Festival featuring Richard Wood, Sheila McKenzie, Rowan Gallant, Ray Knorr, and more at the Glenaladale Estate and Trackety Community Center. Looking into next week, November 8th, Richard Wood is back, Celtic Rhythms in Motion at the New London Community Complex, of course, in New London. Looking further into November 14th, 2 hours traffic with Green Eyes Witch Hands. They're at the Trailside Music Hall. On the 15th of the Trailside, it's Amanda Jackson and Route 225. And at the Trailside on Sunday, November 16th, it's, what do you know, isletunes 100th episode live with Todd McLean, Maxine McLennan, Julia Robichaud, Jorby, J. Dis, Nicolas Romero, and Natalie Duguay, all benefiting the Cooper Institute. So coming out and see that. November 21st, it's the Ross Family, a Celtic Christmas at Red Shores in Charlottetown. November 27th, it's Island Jazz, Louisa Guiza at Baba's Lounge. Speaking of Baba's Lounge, don't forget Baba's Lounge does hold an open mic night every Wednesday at 9 p.m. hosted by the one and only
Kidney.
Hey, this is Chris from the Devil's Punch Bowl, and you're listening to isletunes.
isletunes F-bomb alert!
Yeah. In the back of Vaettir, we're popping up big toys. Sipping, yakking up in the Mac of a lit noise. Lipping up at the pack like fuck a middleman. So riddle me, fiddle me, don't belittle me, little man. Dual weapons in both hands. You motherfuckers pathetic, you better get down with the program. Sipping on Jameson like I'm Jay Jonah. With a badass bitch in a Tacoma. Same shit, different night, same job, bigger bite. I'm a motherfucking only kid popping on sight, weaponized. Yeah, live with them, recognize if I die, you gon' die with them. I'm the fine with the winnable flow. I'm at the pinnacle, bro. With a tailor-made invisible cloak. I got the shit to make Jennifer go handle my own. Cause I'm a North American, I won't abandon my boat. Yeah, bad motherfuckers will find a menage quick. But the pigs on the wing don't wanna watch John Wick. Bada boom, bada bing, and I'm mopping them up in the ring. If you want it, I'ma give it, take it up with the king. Fuck around with the fuck arounds. Took a couple shots, now I come with a couple rounds. An unsung hero. Lifestyle so official. This a tidal wave to a fucking ripple. Same old shit, but I'm back with an appetite. Same bark, bigger bite, with the same lifestyle, but I live for a little fight. Same shit, different night, I'ma rock that shit, then I'm gone, so give me the mic. Even if my skin hella white. Same bark, bigger bite. Same bark, bigger bite, one more time like. Same old shit, but I'm back with an appetite. Same bark, bigger bite, with the same lifestyle, but I live for a little fight. Same shit, different night, I'ma rock that shit, then I'm gone, so give me the mic. Even if my skin hella white. Same bark, bigger bite. Same bark, bigger bite. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah. Snapping. Hey, this some ice cold bars. Scary winter. I'm about to lay you out. Carrie Fisher. Lighting up trees. Merry Christmas. Got me singing in the streets. Hari Krishna. Just that new exposure. Comb the culture. Pussy with the super soakers. When they see me do my thing, I'm a supernova. Who is dope on me? Do some dope on me. Smoke some trees. I got a glacier in my pocket. I'm a color cocaine. Begging bitches like I'm begging groceries. Ovaries. Eggs over E's. When I'm overseas, I'm like, yo, it's me. Ayy. Cameras wanna actually shoot me more than action movies. Hammers packing toolies I don't do. But I be blasting juicy. Classic Tunchi. Bad and bougie. That's my duty. Ill. Have you ever felt like you wanna go and kill someone with a gun? Blow a hole right in their grill. If so, chill. Put a track on that bang hard feel. The volume, yeah, you got to. In the car roof for the problem. When I got dude, stop. Hey. First person to second guess myself. If they call me teacher, the reason is cause I test myself. What? Is this the next Picasso? I spit pistol semi-auto. I got women flipping for me. This shit is Griselda Blanco. Everything I rep is local. You should get some better promo. You selfish prick with a selfie stick doing selfie photos. I'm Quetzalcoatl mixed with Reggie Noble. All I see is red and rojo from the west of global. Leaving Mexi Cholos. Yeah, I'm hella local. Rest in peace to Nono. My name is Junk off the head. I'm Focal. Let's go.
Same old shit, but I'm back with an appetite. Same bark, bigger bite. With the same lifestyle, but I live for a little fight. Same shit, different night. I'ma rock that shit, then I'm gone, so give me the mic. Even if my skin hella white. Same bark, bigger bite. Same bark, bigger bite. Got it.
Like the hounds of hell that Vincent Price talks about in Thriller. Yeah, Vince, you ain't getting royalties for that. Cavi, along with a feature by Junk, gives you the same bark, bigger bite on this Halloween episode of iTunes. That's from Cavi's 2022 Energy Thief album, from before he netted a Music PEI award for Rap Hip Hop Recording of the Year. The Cornwall native started up doing albums in 2014, and his moniker Cavi is not to be confused with the Cavendish Beach Music Festival, which apparently also shares the same abbreviation. Our Cavi's flex phrases list him as delivering fast and snappy flows and conveying expressive insight through lyricism. I can't say here that the hype outweighs the reality, can you? I would also argue that the best songs don't just throw words at you, they tell stories. North Rustico songstress Carrie Lynn comes from a line of storytellers and therefore innately works tales into her lyrics. She likes to write things that people can relate to, and on the flip side, she uses her experiences backpacking through Australia, Colombia, and Thailand to put a unique spin on things. Her 2020 album hit the ground.
I love baby showers. Yes, they make such a lovely thud when they hit the ground.
Earned her a Music PEI nomination the following year, and here's a cut from it, selected for the Halloween of it all. This is Carrie Lynn with Poison on iTunes. See if you can hear the Johnny Cash and Amy Winehouse influence in here.
Stop thinking, start drinking, drown them troubles, drown that pain. One more bottle, I'm still standing. Let them memories wash away like rain, she said. I'm going down like a shipwreck, I'm not with it. One more bottle, one more scar. I'm always treading in deep water, but I still swim, I'm breathing hard. I'm going up, maybe down, let the world spin around. Losing minutes, losing hours, in the end it doesn't matter, she said. I'm always soaring over buildings, but I still fly, I'm breathing hard. I'm going up, maybe down, let the world spin around. Losing minutes, losing hours, in the end it doesn't matter. The poison fills her brain and fills her heart and keeps her going, but in the end it crushed her spark. She's going up, maybe down, let the world spin around. Losing minutes, losing hours, in the end it doesn't matter, she said, ooh.
there's no antidote for poison when it comes from Carrie Lynn, and of course when it comes from isletunes. What's considered the real poison up in here is 2% milk. I mean, ew. So there was an attempt to get y'all an interview this week, but circumstances rendered that attempt for naught, meaning, well, here's another song. This group specializes in what they call fast-paced sad songs, and their promo material further describes their work thusly, as if emo could get any gayer. Their self-professed queer punk grit started in 2020 as a solo project by Dazey Steinman, but both Hannah Bridger and Riley Peters got added on, and together they snagged themselves a Music PEI nomination earlier this year. I've seen their live show and it's loud and fun, and all of their output aims to, quote, resurrect your most dramatic MySpace-era feelings, unquote. I don't even know how that platform was 20 years ago already. Here's Dazey with a selection from their This Is All I Am, I Guess EP that came out in July. There will be no encore on isletunes.
Do you think about our youth and all our good intentions?
Dazey with one of their latest There Will Be No Encore on isletunes. Kinda Halloweeny, cause if some ghost or ghoul gets ya, you will have no encore. Yeah, that's reaching, but like I always say, my podcast, my rules. There will also be no encore of this Halloween episode, not unless you start back from the beginning on whatever platform you're using to listen to this. The best we can do is move on to next week, and if all the rain we're getting today is giving you the blues, perhaps we can focus on the blues upcoming. Sound like a plan? Want to remind y'all that on November 16th, isletunes will be doing its 100th episode as a live show over at the Trailside. This thing is gonna be epic, so I would heavily advise you to come see it instead of waiting for it to upload as a podcast episode on the 21st. Now, I do have one correction to make. In last week's episode, I did say that Richard Wood would be fiddling his way through the 100th, and that was true. Then, unfortunately, a scheduling conflict came up, so he is no longer able to appear. Sorry. Give me a moment. But you are going to get Todd McLean, Maxine McLennan, Julia Robichaud, Jorby, Jay Dis, Nicolas Romero, and Nathalie Duguay, plus one more artist I'm still working on because the muse says I have to have one more. It's going to be a kick-ass night of music, and it's a benefit for the democracy amplifying organization, the Cooper Institute, right here in PEI. As I've mentioned, they've been doing their thing for human rights since 1984, and I'm very much feeling a need to do something to help protect freedom instead of just talking about it. I have to believe that every little bit counts, and we get to do this through music. So hit trailside.ca for tickets, visit Back Alley Music, or just call the box office at 902-367-3311. Let's fill all of those seats up for the sake of doing the right thing. Gonna say it again, show up, stand up, and party up. Musical contribution to the isletunes theme by Kaylin McCauley and John Hashem. Show concept by Rocky O'Neill. Coordination assistance by Jackie Robichaud. I'm Adam Michael James, and
Halloween is over, Mummy.
But that doesn't mean you can't follow this podcast on Facebook and Instagram. And if you're listening on YouTube, click subscribe because it helps with all the algorithms and whatnot. Shoot an email to amj@isletunes.ca or shoot a text to 902-807-4250 if you've got suggestions or ideas. Here's an idea I like to spread around: the words of Dutch diplomat Gijs de Vries. Ultimately, freedom and democracy are stronger than fear and tyranny. You know it. Thanks for listening, PEI. See you in 7. And see you at the Trailside on the 16th.